Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Utah Utes. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Jayhawks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Utah's offense will have the first possession of the game. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Maybe.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Dampier. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Utes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Kansas offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we get our first look at Dylan Edwards. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the run, it's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy, David? I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys that a lot of Kansas fans may already know about based on who this team has had to play, but no question, they've got to run.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff for Parker. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
The Utes will send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. After run, now throw. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you got to pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives him the first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, or maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Might be changing the route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Picks up the first down. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's
looking deep down the right side. Upstairs he's got it. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Edwards. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to move them on the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air. It's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Utes are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Hauls it in with one hand. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight end finds a soft spot. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Utes will have it first and 10. They'll run the option. He breaks a tackle. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Dances away. Sweet cut there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Utes line it up with a first and goal. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Parker. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under fire. Trying to get away. Crosses to 35. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10. He wants to throw it. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets enough. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. from inside the red zone. Complete to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Jones to throw. Still looking on the move. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners. Not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
The Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Kansas head coach told me at the half he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Jones wants to throw it, using his legs to buy some time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete on third down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Willis.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Cox. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Quarterback keep. Nice move there. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Jenkins. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that one stings for this offense, man, because your defense just gave up points. They grabbed the momentum. You're trying to go get it back. And what do? You cough the football up, put your defense right back on the field. They got to answer the bell this time. Last time they gave up points. This time they're going to need to go bail you out and make you look good.
A quick pass to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a give to Parker. Stumbled to the ground.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Jones to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice. twice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. It's Pickett. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. Knocked off his feet. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Thurman. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just feeds the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. Pocket breaking down. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Reads it, fires complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Sends it back in motion. caught behind the line. It's Parker. Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Bring in the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Edwards. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. He might want another play. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Jones wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't hook up on that one, but they understand this 2-minute situation. A field goal is going to win the game. They are in tremendous field position right now. They've got a quarterback they feel can handle the pressure. You just need 1 or 2 throws to give your kicker an opportunity to walk out of here with the win.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Under fire. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They can win it with a field goal here, but they have to be smart. Clock's still running.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Gets away from it, continues to fight for yards. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator. Now, you're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones to throw. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it when this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly